Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX setups for today. So this weekly low up here is still holding up price, as we discussed yesterday. It's kind of the level we wanted price to get above, and that is 14,939, and then we've got this weekly level down here, which is 14,675. So looking at the 8 hour, nothing really in play. We are in a clear downtrend, granted. But I'd want to see a decent rejection of this during a period of trading where there is a lot of volumes and a lot of people in the market. So that would be first thing in the morning for us in the European time zones, or first thing in the morning for the US time zones when the market's open there. So if we look at the 3 hour, this starts to look like a bit of a flag. Oscillator's kind of agreeing with that as well. And we do have a 3 hour pin bar rejection here, which is in play. I need to get below that before we can take that into account. And you just got to remember that you're in between two massive weekly support levels. So take that flag set up with a big pinch of salt. Now, looking at the hour, you can see the change in sentiment. So yes, the oscillators are grouped to downside, but they're starting to ease off. We are above the faster moving averages, but below the 150. We have a very clear, well-defined level here with a pin bar, and we've got a break below it. However, we are above the moving averages, so that would be a very I don't even think the word gambly is a word, but I'll invent it. So that would be a very gambly move. Because there's no clear structure. So you should be below the moving averages with a pin bar rejecting a level, then that would be clear. This should be a short entry here with a stop above there, so like an 81-point stop entry, and you should be targeting 200 odd points, so 2-to-1 trade. But the fact that we are above these moving averages here, in my view anyway, places this risk at this is an extremely risky move. Before we get to the lower time frames, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help us grow the channel and get more people involved. Make the circle bigger, as they say. Looking at the 15 minutes, you can see a clear upward trend yesterday. Very clear upward trend. Buyers coming in off not much structure. I suppose the closest bit of structure that I can see here on the 15-minute would be that pin bar. You can see tweeze the bottom off that. Nice little setup, so that would have been a nice long with a stop there, 50-point stop loss, and you'd currently be sitting with a 91-point gain. I'm of the opinion I need to see this break here at 42,939. Sorry. 14,939, 14,939. I need a break and retest of that for opportunities to the upside. I'm very reluctant for shorts at the moment on all the indexes right now. To be honest, it's there's still a lot of earnings to come out and some data as well. So I'm kind of reluctant. And October, generally speaking, if you look through the data over the years, October is normally a year where we start buying into the Christmas season, or to the close of the year. It's typically what happens. I mean, it's the same thing at the end of a day, right? If you look at a daily candle, how often do you see a tail at the bottom of the candle? And just people buying in at the end of the day or taking profit, whatever you want. But there's a lot of strategies around that as well. So anyway, for me, October has always been a month of recovery going into the December season. So that's kind of, I don't see why that would be different at the moment. The data is not really that bad. Earnings are okay. I think the only thing which is bad at the moment is the US bond rate. But that the Feds can fix fairly easily. Anyway, this is a sit on hands situation for me at the moment until we get a break to the upside. 14,939 is my level to the upside. This level to the downside, I'm not really keen on it. There could be a deeper pullback as well, something like that, onto 14,848. but I'm going to be a little bit cautious. I'm going to err on the side of caution here. So I'm going to wait for a break of proper structure before trying to second guess this, because I think the rest of them is just going to be a 50-50 move, and I'm not really in the mood for losing money. Anyway, hope it helps somewhat, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.